Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on Satisfactory, going to be continuing our single-player playthrough. Back on the 1.1 experimental branch, playing with the dolly system again, doing some more really cool kind of sweeping shots. I really enjoy doing these. I think I'm going to stick with it. I think I'm going to stick with this kind of intro for our Satisfactory game. I don't know if it'll be every single time, but because these things do take a lot of time and effort to actually get accomplished, but it is a lot of fun though. I'm really enjoying it, so I will continue with that. But yeah, they did some updates and stuff like that. We'll get into in just a little bit with the whole camera system, which is pretty nice. They also fixed some multiplayer issues and stuff like that too, which is really nice. Glad that they're continuing to update so quickly as well. So getting on into the thing here, what we did last time is we had finished the outer shell to the stator factory, which is looking pretty good, if I do say so myself, and I do say so myself. The old saying. But yeah, it is looking really cool. I am really enjoying it. So all we got to do today, the plan today, is to finish getting the belts down, get the machines running, run power, and stuff like that. Hopefully we can get the stator factory completely done today, but we shall see. But getting back into the game here, getting back here, we're going to be seeing what we can get done today. So, what should we start with first? A little distracted. There we go. Okay, no distractions. I think we should probably start with our belt going across, because we know now how many wires, because this is what we also did, is we had got the signs done today, or yesterday, last time. We got the signs done, so we got the 450 steel pipe coming in per minute. We've got the 1200 wire per minute coming in to make 150 stators. Now, we're actually making more because I decided at the end of last time that we were going to be making 300. So I'm going to go ahead and change that sign. Usually these signs end up being permanent. So we're going to change this and do 300 per minute. And we did mark this as well at the end of last time. We marked all the machines that were summer slooping. We're putting the star S star, so that we can get so that we know on the map that it is summer slooped, which all of these are. Because if they're not summer slooped, they'd be doing 12.5 per minute, and we need 148. And with these machines, we'd be making 150. But if we wanted to up any of the machines that use as stators, we wouldn't be able to do it. So that's why we're summer slooping the whole thing. So down here is going to be our logistics floor as well. So only the logistics floor is going to be hidden for the most part, I think. Just because of this rock here is kind of interfering, but yeah, just for many reasons. So the logistics floor is going to be at this level, probably. I don't want... Let's go ahead and do concrete foundation. I do not want golden foundations. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is we're going to pull a foundation. Oh. Is that right? 2 meter? That was 1 meter. Okay. So if we put that there, and then nudge it up 1, and then zoop it. Yeah, just specifically for these particular pieces. Yeah, because we're also gonna be running stators too through this mess. This is about to get really messy, I think. But I did want a personal elevator in here somewhere. Just so I could bring you up to maybe this. Well, the center could be a personal elevator, but the problem with that is you have to be up on this level in order to even access it. Which is pretty difficult to do as well. I don't know, I may rethink the entrance. Oops. We shall see. A lot of thought going on with this particular build. Oops. But yeah. Definitely enjoying that. Oh, so I was going to get into the new tethering options as well. So the new tethering options allows you to go a lot further with your tether. So yeah, if we hit the well, I don't think it's not gonna work out here. We'd have to go out here. So they actually doubled it, it looks like, or at least it seems like they did double it. I wish there was more, but I am very happy now with the current length, because the current length is much better. Oh yeah, let's stand at the middle of the bridge here. Okay, so the tether link, if we hit the P key, we hit the thing, we decouple the camera. Oh, I did that with my radioactive. Dang it. So what ends up happening as soon as I move this camera? There's another way to lose my radio. If I have my radio active, and then I because you have to middle click in order to move the camera. That's so you can play with the settings. And if you have the radio active, that's what it does. I got a radio for a head. Okay, so the normal tether range, oops, was this. So we'd hit the tether range right about here. That's as far as you can go with it. Now, if we go back, look how much more tether length that we have. I mean, we're still tethered, which, you know, it's kind of an off-put, but just look how much more we could do with that. So we could hit a start point here, and then fly over the radio head. Maybe we'll go up a little bit so it doesn't hit that station there, and then we'll hit the end point. I like to do the ease in and out. We're not going to set a tracking point because we don't want the camera to rotate. And look, it used to be only 20 seconds was the duration. Now you can go to 40 seconds. They doubled that as well, which is really nice. So you can get these really nice shots. And then if you hit the T key, you can see these are really cool. That's why I do enjoy doing it. You know what I should have done? Hold on. Stop that. Pioneer. Let's go into here. This is a cool thing. So since the dolly's already set up, we don't have to worry about where the camera's at. Oh, I lost all my light. That's fine. But yeah, we can do a pose. I don't know what kind of pose he's doing. That doesn't look correct. Let's tell it to look into the camera. That's a little broken. It's because I'm using the old radio, or the old helmet. Let me hit the start key. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, which is really nice. So yeah, and look at that. Look at that factory on the left. That's so cool. I know I did kind of toot my own horn there, but I'm pretty proud of that, man. That is a really cool factory. Yeah, you can see just how much longer the shots can be and just how much length you're allowed to go. I would like to go even further. That would be really nice, but if they don't ever change it from here, I'm happy with that. To be honest, I'm 99% happy with that, because the tether before was way too short. It was insanely short, and I'm glad they upped the length. So very, very nice. Of wasted you guys' time. So the potential multiplayer crash fix that they had, when you be joining like a dedicated server, before the last two updates, when 1.1 first released the dedicated server, you go to join, and you could join just fine, and then joining your very first time was fine. It seemed, because obviously nobody's doing anything yet, but as soon as you were to log out and then try to log back in when somebody else was in there, it would constantly crash. It would just almost 100% crash. And I think the alt-tabbing fix that we were doing was either fixing it or was just a big coincidence, which could be either at that point. I'm fine with either. I came up with this fix that if you alt-tabbed while joining a dedicated server, you alt-tabbed for about a second and then tabbed back into the game, you would not crash. But yeah, apparently what it was if somebody had a hologram active. Shut up. Shut up. That didn't happen. Okay. I'm only once per. God. But if you had a hologram active like this, and somebody tried to join your game, they would just crash. It was very interesting. Anyway, so those are the kind of things I wanted to note with the new fixes. They fixed a couple of other crashes. They did some quality of life improvements and stuff like that too. So, which is pretty darn nice. But yeah, putting the elevator in the center, I think, would be the best. What happened to my power? Oh, that was weird. But how do we get from down here to up here so you can actually use the elevator? And we could even make the elevator a little bit shorter too, if we or make the elevator a little bit longer and make the if we were to do this and then aim the elevator this way. Yeah, because it'd also be nice to be able to pull power in as well. Where's the door? The door. There's the door. Okay, so the closest point's gonna be this way. Which is there. Yeah, so that right there. Now I gotta be able to place this because you can't nudge. You can't nudge elevators, unfortunately. Approaching a clear. Oh, I'm gonna lose my power. I think. Wait, what? How do I still have power? Oh, is there a power pole near me somewhere? There might be a power pole near me somewhere. Just do that, that's fine. And transport elevator. Where's the door again? Door's there. We could go all the way to the roof. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, we probably wouldn't. No, we wouldn't be able to because of the glass. No. Oh well. I think that's the height we want. I'll go to this side. I have very little power here. No, I have holes everywhere too. Okay, is that connection point? That is just, it's the train station. I think that's the exact point that we need. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so then what I'm going to do... I have no idea what's happening. Where's this? There's got to be a connection point somewhere. Oh, am I just that close? Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a power pole up here to kind of help. But then I'm going to just run this through the wall at the moment. That way we can fly around. And we'll have a connection to the power. Like that. Okay, then we're going to do foundations 1 meter, or 2 meters, sorry. Foundations 2 meter. Yeah, and we have to put them like this. We can't do the circle, unfortunately. What I might do, though, is I might put in the floor holes first. So we can make that work. Okay, I kind of want to put... like here. Yeah, I think that could look pretty good. Alrighty, and after some building, finally got this done. I know it's a little bit of a mess in here. I really kind of give it up at this point. There is a little bit of a mess of belts coming in, so yeah, basically what I've done here though is I kind of had to put this up that high because if I put it at the level it needed to be, I wouldn't be able to walk down the stairs, unfortunately. So and I can't, I don't think I can push the stairs any further in to make that work better. Yeah. Because if I push the stairs, then there'll be almost no stairs to walk down. But hey, at least we got this working. Okay. And then right above this... I'm trying to figure out exactly how much I want for power too. So I had to do a belt here in the middle. I know this is a little bit weird looking. I don't think I can... I might be able to fix it. Let's see if I can fix this. Oh, oops. Grabbed the wrong one. I don't want to have to paint it, so... Yeah, and the only way I'm going to get a wall back this way... Oops. I'm so glad for Infinite Nudge. Yeah, and then it's going to be weird for the rest of this, so... What we could do a bit of architecture. Let's pull some painted beams. 3, 4. Why is that being weird like that? Why is that being weird like that? Oh, it's not exactly in the center. Well, these walls are, but... Oh, I see what happened. Yeah, for some reason it... Okay. Yeah, I know this is not exactly in the center here for the wall hole. It's just because everything's not center. If we do this... It'll be a little skinnier in the middle, but that's okay. Just gonna paint it to kind of match the rest of the wall here. That's not too bad. It's not glitchy or anything, so that's nice. Yeah, it's not great, but it's not bad. I'm just gonna leave it like that, I think. If we do a free form. There we go. That's the same for everything. Or for all the way around it. Okay. So we've got all those belts connected, so now we just need to get all 5 of these belts for the center. Like I had the floor hole or the wall hole over here and over here, but what was happening is the belts were clipping into each other in the center, because you can see there's not much room left in this particular portion of it. So that is why I put the single belt with the splitter in the middle. It'll be clipped in, but I think it'll be okay. Alright. So, yeah, just explaining that. The reason I had to do that anyway. Let's grab some logistics, some stacked conveyor poles. How many conveyor poles are we gonna need? I hope I put this on a... Yeah, I did. Okay, so 3. Alright. So foundation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a... right here where these signs are. We should only need 3 belts if we're going to have one of... Oh crap, I don't have my out belt either. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, that's what those 2 outside belts are for. Durr! If we can bring those up and then merge them in the middle, they can go right on top of the... Hey, you know what? It's actually not too hard to just do this. And then from here, I think I'm just gonna use that curved mode. The curved mode really looks nice. I gotta say. Oh yeah, look how nice that looks. So good, man. Alright, and then we'll go right to the middle of the bridge. Oh well. Yeah, we'll go to the middle. Then we'll go to here. What we should be doing is coloring everything. Yeah. That's okay. There's that. A little bit laggy. Oh yeah, I did have a crash earlier too, so I think there was definitely something wrong with my game causing lag. I don't know if maybe they might have introduced a memory leak, because it was not laggy this earlier before yesterday. It was definitely not this laggy, so with the new update they might have introduced a memory leak or something, causing everything to slow down. Or it could just be me. I'm not ruling myself out right now. I'm just saying it's a possibility. I'm not saying it's actually a thing. Alright, then the floor holes. So the way I want to do these is I actually want to put this here. We will have to put it like this though. So it's kind of the same deal we had with the frame factory. We kind of have to put it in a spot so it's only thin, or it's only a 2 meter rather than a 4 meter floor hole. Alright, and then 4. There. Make sure that is correct. Shit. Looks like it is. Okay, we got 3 belts going to there. And then the 2 outer belts coming back. Of course, this is not working because I didn't middle click the belt. But I do like that it paints it for me, which is really nice. And then we'll go architecture, do this. And put this on these so they get a nice structured look. Yeah, I remember I used to have to put these in place before the nudge become a thing. I used to have to put these in place before I put the lifts in. And before I put the floor holes in and stuff like that. Or I'd have to like I'd run a beam along the side, run a beam along the top where the top of them need to be, and then run the beam down into the floor to make that work. Yeah, the curve mode really smooths that out, doesn't it? I really like that. Okay, so now we just got to get this belt hooked up to all the different train stations. So the reason I'm going through here and not like past here and then down is because I want to pull everything from down here. I think. Yeah, I think I do want to do that. I might have to get rid of some of this to make a little channel or something like that. But yeah, what we can do as well is we can pull the... Yeah, we'll pull those across there. Over here is going to be a little more difficult, considering the exit port is going to be here. We only need 1 belt for this, luckily. So we'll bring it to here, bring it across to here, and then do that. Oh, I'm going to have to get rid of these for a moment, so I can actually get in here with the floor holes. Yeah, we'll see once I get this all connected up and everything. Alrighty then, so now that we've got, I did get everything connected up underneath here for all of our incoming and outgoing belts, which look really nice. Some of this does go through the rock, unfortunately, but it's underneath the platform. I really don't care because it's going underneath the platform. So we're going to close that up. So it's all hidden. No one can see it. Only we know. And I disconnected these belts so that we can connect them. So there goes the... Let's put it into curved mode. Oh, we have to pull it this way. So there goes the steel pipe. There goes the wire. And there goes the other wire. So we have to have 2 belts of wire. Oh, I liked it the way that works. And it looks like the steel pipe is going the opposite direction. It is pretty funny. But yeah, there goes those. Oh, I need to upload these. Those came from the plastic factory the other day. I completely forgot. Yeah, steel pipe's still going. Wait, why is the steel pipe still going? Oh, that's right. Because each of these belts only do 6. This one particular does 12 machines. So, all right. So now we just need to figure out how we're going to do power, which I am thinking about a double wall connector. If I can find it. Yeah, I want to put a double wall connector right above this. And you can see just how far off it is, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I can't. There's nothing I can do. I can't fix it. Oh, that's right. This is a beam, so we want one of these actually. And then we're gonna go in here. And it's a little bit laggy in here because there's just so much going on. That's gonna be too tall, isn't it? Yeah, I kind of have to go underneath. Yeah, I might have to go underneath here. And then what we'll do is we'll go through the wall. If I put a... No, I can't put a power pole right next to it. It's like, because I was just like, yeah, if we put a power pole here, but yeah, then we've got issues. Is that sticking through the floor? Oops. Yep. That is sticking through the floor. It's very touchable, isn't it? Probably not a good thing. Okay, so we'll do this then. And the way we're going to connect this is we're going to connect it like that. And then connect it like that. There we go. So the basic idea is then it just connects the elevator. And then from here, I don't like the placement of that. It does not look good. Can I put a... Oh, I can. Oh. It's going to be damn near impossible to try and center that. Unless I put a 2-meter foundation on top here. Or maybe a 1 meter. Let's put like a little 1 meter here. And then what we could do is we go power, put our Mark II pole up here. Okay, so then... Yeah, we put our power pole, because we can't clip the power pole in, unfortunately. Yep. That's as close as we can get to it. So it'll pull power to there. Actually, this might be a better way. Man, I hate doing this, but... Like, that might be the only way to do it. And then we pull our power to each one of these machines. Oh, we don't have wire connected. Oh, we only got wire connected on half of the set. Huh. Alright, let me figure this out real quick, and then we'll move on from there. I think this is the best we got. There is one other way I can make this work. If I do this. I don't know if it'll clip through the... if the wire will clip into the elevator, but We shall see. Okay, so you destroy that, right? So this right here, this is fine. But what we do is we drop this down. Just to like right there-ish. No, we definitely want it down. Okay, and we connect that to that. So then that basically hides the wire. I'm not going to be able to connect to it. That's why I can't, crap. How am I going to do this? So I can't put it on the center. Oh, there we go. Okay. Cool. Then we'll just make that a Mark II. There we go. Okay. Oh, we might make this a Mark... Well, actually, that won't even work. I was going to say we might make this a Mark III, but then it's just like, oh, that is not even going to be enough power pulse. So I kind of want to go just like directly from here to here. But again, like I said, it's not going to be enough. Unless you could put a power pole on top of a power pole. Which I've never actually tried. Nope, you can't do it. Okay. Yeah, let me figure. I'll just have to figure this out, and we'll make it work. Actually, no, I don't have to do what I was planning to do. I can just do it a different way. But yeah, I gotta figure out. Yeah, it doesn't clip into the elevator, so that's nice. But now we just gotta get power to this portion of the elevator, which I think what I'll do. Should I pull it just across the ceiling in the middle, or the? This is like. Let's see, where's the? That's stuff. Okay. Yeah, I can't exactly put it like that. Actually, with the new... Let me put this here. At least it's somewhat in the center. Like, we can go into the floor with this. Which should be relatively easy to do. I would think, anyway. Maybe. Okay, that will work. I just gotta get this. Oh. Oh, then it can work. Damn. I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Alrighty, so that is the power sorted, and also I've got the, I do have the belts going, now. Going into all the machines, or going to all the machines. So the way I did the power here was, we go in there, we come out to this little connector. This pole right here is just a cover, for the actual wire. But yeah, it goes under the floor, in behind these stairs, and then it goes up to this particular pole right here, which this pole is actually connected. Having a short little pole like that actually doesn't look too bad. Yep, now we can, the elevator should be powered. Oh, did I not connect? I might not have connected from this to this. No, I did. Okay, why don't we have power? Interesting. Because you can clearly see the power line going to this. Yep, and then from here to that particular, it's already connected. So from here to there is already connected, and from there, oh, did I not connect from here to there? That is also possible. Ah, there we go. That would be the issue. Okay. Ah, I went flying because it lagged. It's actually getting really laggy. I'm starting to crash more in this area too. So you can see the music has stopped because we did crash. There we go. Which is very strange. It keeps saying that adding one object is overdoing the object limit, which is very strange. Maybe it's the entire game. Who knows? It only seems to happen sometimes. But yeah, now that we have power here, and we have power to this pole, I was still thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, you know what we could do is we could do power go to 2 power poles on each side. So we go from this to that, and that to that. And then each side, like, do this. I don't really do this very often. 4, 5, 6. And from here we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not really a fan of this type of power, but it actually looks kind of cool. If I had a power pole that had 12 connections, that would work perfect, but we only got one that works for that. But that actually does look kind of cool the way it is. So I think we're going to leave it like that. It'd be nice if I had the Christmas lights. I would put Christmas lights and make it look like it's intentional. And of course, since we're doing stuff like that, we can just for fun have Mark III power poles. Yeah, this is I only did this just specifically for this build. This is not going to become a common thing, so don't worry. But yeah, let's go ahead and go down. Also, I still do have the music on random. Okay, then we exit. You can see our stators. Oh, this looks cool, having the stators come out. They do merge and go into one single belt so that we can do this. Oh, I completely forgot to do this here. Zoop. Okay, and then we'll. I think I did concrete and the. Or did I do iron? No, I did iron, didn't I? Yeah, that's right. I did iron. There we go. And just to make absolutely sure, I did not do iron actually, but I do like the iron look. Okay. There we go. Actually looks kind of cool. If I had more platform space, I might consider it. There's those. Okay. And there we go. I don't know if these got painted. But now they are. Yeah, that does look rather cool like that. Very nice. I'm glad it is finished. Alrighty then. So that should be that. So I think with that, though, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. We've got our stator factory going. So next time is going to be the rotor factory, which I think I'm going to put the rotor factory up there. Now getting the train line up there is going to be much more of a challenge. There's also a SAM node up there too, which we need to grab at some point as well. That's why you see those. There's power towers up there, is because there's I'm actually making the reanimated SAM, and I'm sending it to the depot. But I'd like to get, like I said, I'd like to get most of the SAM nodes on the map on a train station, or to a train station. So, there is that. So yeah, getting a train station or a train line up there is going to be pretty damn difficult. And the wire factory is definitely going to be going this way. So yeah, I don't know how we're going to do that, but we'll figure that out next time. But for now, though, this is a completed factory. Also, this and this don't match. Oh, there's something else they fixed as well with the 1.1. Or with the latest update that they just released today. They fixed the update where we couldn't put foundations on the edge of the beams anymore, on the back end of the beam. That was lost. They did fix that, so that is completely fixed. I'll have to fix this one, but for now, though, like I said, that is going to be it. So, yeah, I guess I got nothing more. So since that is going to be it, I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.